Hey everybody, welcome to Obscurities in Miniature. It is time for our weekly painting progress. And this is a monumental week for me because it is the last week of school, which is really funny to say in what amounts to like the middle of May. But it is. Yeah, we start really early now, like beginning of August, and we're out in the middle of May. Go figure, you know? Can't complain, but then again, even when I'm not working, I'm busy. So, regardless of that state, got all my report cards done, all of the, commencement stuff, all of the data for kids, tests, whatever. I am done. Except I still need to show up and actually make sure that the kids, don't kill themselves. But that's what we do every day anyway. But no, this is like the last week, so I've got all of my stuff in my classroom packed up because we are getting new furniture this year, and we are going to somehow get all of the desks that are currently in my room removed on Tuesday, and then we're going to take all the chairs out on Wednesday and somehow still have class on Thursday. I'm not sure how that's going to work out. We've got like staff, softball games in between there with us versus the kids, all the promoting 6th grade kids. So I'm like, it's going to be crazy. And it's like really hot this week in Southern California. So I'm not looking forward to like 95-degree weather. But I digress. Both myself and Mr. Sparkle Trout got some stuff finished. This is a Sniper Priest that came to us from Papsicles. Papsicles has continued to just make whatever pleases him, and for that we are eternally grateful, giving us all kinds of really bizarre Xeno creatures, all kinds of Predator stuff, I believe all sorts of Helldivers related things, tons of Guyver related material, and now we are digging deep into Trench Crusade. So that's where this one came from, and I'm pretty sure part of the reason this one got printed and painted more than any of the others is the fact that he's got the gas mask there instead of just looking like a crazy old homeless dude. Alright, I myself didn't get much more finished. I did manage to get this young lady done, and she has made me crazy because she has been one of the most uncooperative models I've dealt with in some time. That is not her original spear. In fact, she didn't even have a spear. She had a halberd, and up until me filming this, she had it, and now it's gone, and I don't know where it's gone, and I had broken it at least 3 times that I can recall. So finally I just found something. It's like a Kopesh blade from something Zinchian. I don't even know what now. But it worked. So that just got glued on, and I'll go finish it up. But this is one of the Ambitionism survivors from Kingdom Death, and I felt like it's been a good, long, hot minute since I actually painted a Kingdom Death model. She's been on my table for some time. I am going to go back and fix up her spear that she's got now, and maybe do something with her lantern. And her male counterpart is making some progress. He's moving along steadily, but nowhere near her level of finishedness. And I mean, I'll be honest, she was a pretty quick paint job once I kind of figured things out, but it was the figuring out part that took me forever. Plus, the artwork itself was very kind of loose and open, and the colors weren't really defined, so I just kind of rolled with what I thought it looked like. But she will find a home with amongst all of my other Kingdom Death models. And finally, we got one Ayakashi Kami all finished up, at least to a level that I am satisfied putting him on the table. I don't know what I was thinking. I mean, the color-wise, I think it's okay. What I mean by I don't know what I was thinking was I initially was like, oh, I'll get one of these done in like 2 days max. Ha, 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 ha. How many weeks has it been now since I posted that initial video? I actually started this guy like the day after I posted that. And it's just taken me forever to get him to a level that I'm mildly satisfactory about. The thing was, like sitting down and kind of finalizing what colors. I wanted to keep things pretty uniform and simple, and I've got his unit members also in various stages of completion. And the real frustrating thing is that I did not glue any of them together correctly. None of them, they're all supposed to have like matching gauntlets and stuff. None of mine do. Not a single one. I screwed them all up. Even their arm guards are all wrong. But at least this guy is like the elite version dude, so it works out okay. But man, he's just got heft, he's got presence, and I cannot wait to just fill the whole table of these guys. I'm like, he may not have the physical oomph of the Order of the Ashen Dawn, which to me I think are still some of the largest models in Conquest at this point. Just the horse, the rider, the weapons, the armor. But despite the fact that he's also a cavalry option, I feel like the Ayakashi Kami is probably one of the largest, both in terms of height, width, depth, everything when it comes to these models. For a long time the Uger was, but this guy literally overhangs his base. Sorry, Uber, you're getting pushed off. You've lost your spot. May not be necessarily as tall as one of the Avatara, but again, look at this skinny guy. Comparison to this just man made of meat. I've been listening to a lot of that lately. I was going to say there's that new Viagra Boys album, Man Made of Meat. Anyway, that's totally irrelevant. But I should have this unit done, which means once I've got them finished, because like I said, the other two are actually steadily making progress now that this guy's done, I should have a good idea of how the others are going to get finished, and then I can move on to getting other things painted, mainly the, what is it? Oni Ayakashi? I don't know if I have the order of the words right, but the Oni for the Ironi faction, I'm looking forward to getting them done, so they're coming up next. So, not the world's most staggering amount of models to have finished, but all in all, not a bad haul, and considering the size of the middle one and the frustrations of the one on the left, I feel that that's not a bad deal. So, as always, we'll have those links. You want to grab any of this stuff yourself, take a look at the rules, or enjoy just spending money vicariously on things that we probably don't really need. I'm happy to enable you in that regard. So with that said then, this has been High Lord Tamberlane with Obscurities and Miniatures, saying thanks for watching, and we will see you back here soon. Bye-bye.